Hi, this is Teresa Wagger with PremierDesignWebsites.com, and today we're here for our Friday Quick Tip, and we're going to learn how to add a Twitter header photo. And this week, Twitter has updated everything, so now you have a lovely header photo on Twitter, just like you have a cover photo on Facebook or a cover photo on your Google Plus account. They're everywhere, so you want to be able to know how to do that. So let's go ahead and take a look at exactly what they did. All right, here we go. You can see here's the new look, and you can see where they've added this nice header photo. And if you notice, I want to point out that your profile image or your avatar now sits on top of the header photo, so you need to be aware of that when you're creating one. And then there's some your information that flows underneath it. It's nice to have that website in there. And also, one of the other cool things that Twitter did this week is they enlarged and put above the fold the photo roll. So that's also easier to see as you're adding photos to your Twitter feed. So, the big part of the announcement too was that they were doing this so that on the new Twitter apps on iPhones, iPads, and Android systems, this information will be your header photo will be what people see. So it's going to be really classy on the mobile networks. All right, so how do we do this? You want to create an image for your new header photo that's a minimum of 1200 pixels by 500 pixels. And I would recommend using a PNG format if you can, but JPEG is just fine too. And you can add info, can be added. Your info that's already in your Twitter account will be added to the center like we just pointed out a little bit ago. So let's go to the design area to make changes. You're going to go to the gear and edit your profile and go to design. So let's just go ahead and do that. Here we go. Here's my Twitter profile, the old version. And we're going to go up here on the right hand side to the gear. And we're going to click on the little down arrow. And it'll bring up our profile. So you want to click on Edit Profile. And then over here on the navigation to the left hand side, you click on Design. So here's our design page. Let's scroll down. And it says Change Custom Header. And here it recommends the 1200 by 600 and a maximum of 5 megabytes. So you don't want to make it too big. So I'm going to click on the Change Header. And I have this Twitter header photo already saved, and it's under the 5 megabytes. Now I'm going to click Save. Hopefully it does. There we go. Let's make sure it showed up here. One of the things I found that is sometimes it shows up. It needs to show up where that little gray box is. See, let me go back here quick. See this gray box? If it's still gray, it hasn't uploaded it. So I'm going to click on Change Header and do it again. So I've had some problems with this. I don't know if it's the size of the image or because it's the size that they recommend, or just it finding it and uploading it. Sometimes Twitter's just busy because all the people are busy doing their tweets. Okay, now it's showing up there. All right. See the little header image is spinning away. Now your background that you have now will stay there. Or if you want, you can update it. I'm going to update mine real quick because it won't look right with this new header image. I'm going to click on Remove, and I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to add a new image to the background here. And your background image, see, it did it again. That is so funny how it's just not... No. Says it was published successfully. Okay, I don't see it there, so if it's not there, we'll know why. Okay, when you're all finished, you want to go and click on Save Changes, because otherwise it doesn't. This is the most important part. So we'll click on Save Changes real quick. There's the cool new background. And let's go, I'm going to click to my view profile page here so y'all can see what it looks like. There we go. It did show up. And you can see how it kind of darkens it a little bit. I added these words over here on the left hand side, so you do have some space. You could add some words. This information here is pulled straight from your info that's on there. So that's it. We've done it. Let me go back here to our list, and we did save our changes. So that's it for today. Thank you. This is Teresa Wagger with Premier Design Websites, and we've learned today how to add a Twitter header photo. Thanks a bunch. Have a wonderful day.